A bunch of people recently freaked out in my comments because I said this in my hair dyeing video.
It's that time of the month again. No, not my period. I haven't had one of those in 4 years.
So let's talk about it. Now, before I get into the topic, just a quick disclaimer that I am making this video just to share my personal experience, and I'm not encouraging or recommending anyone to do the same thing that I'm doing. But if skipping your period is something you're interested in, definitely talk to your doctor and see if it's right for you. So let's start with how stopping your period is even possible, because when I learned that you could do this, it was a shock to me. I think the way I found out that you could skip your period was a few years ago when I was talking to my friend and she was like, oh, I think I'm going to skip my period this week because she was going on a beach vacation or something like that. So there are several different birth control methods to stop your period, but the one I'm going to talk about is the one I use, which is birth control pills. I was on Lorina for a few years, but I think they stopped making that one. So now I've switched over to whatever the generic equivalent is, which is drospirenone and ethinyl estradiol. So these birth control pills can be used in the traditional way to regulate your period once a month if you take all 28 tablets. But for someone like me who wants to skip my period, how I do that is by not taking the last 4 placebo pills that are in each pack. So I will just take all of these rows and then I'll take this last one and then I start with a new pack and then just start with the new row. I've had a few different gynecologists over the years and they've all been okay with me doing this as it's safe. Now let's talk about why I skip my period. Now there is only one reason for that, and it's not because I suffer from any menstrual pain or have a heavy period or anything in that realm, but simply because I hate bleeding out every month and I don't want to deal with it. It's annoying, and why would I want to bleed out every month if I have the option not to? It just makes my life so much easier, and it's not something I have to worry about every month, like, oh, is my period going to happen around like this vacation I'm going on? Just in my everyday life, I don't want it, so I don't have it. I think I covered everything I wanted to say, but if you have any questions about my journey, feel free to ask in the comments.